one of these extremely maneuverable and lightweight aircraft. He's on the roll right now. Please welcome to the Blue Angels homecoming show and watch as the smoke is on, Jan Collmer from Dallas, Texas in the FINA Extra 300. Watch the nose come up, snap rolls it twice and 3 times and 4 times on takeoff. And he's going to climb for altitude. As he does, let me tell you a little bit about this incredibly talented pilot. Nationally known airshow pilot Jan Collmer is at the controls. This is his 30th airshow season with over 500 performances. Goes into knife-edge flight. The wings not generating any lift at all, but a 300 horsepower motor. The vertical stabilizer becomes horizontal, and the skill of the pilot enables this aircraft to fly without the lift created by the wings. Over the top of the 1/2 cubic inch, the aircraft goes upright. He sets up bound for a 4-point hesitation roll. He'll stop it crisply every 90 degrees. Knife edge, inverted, knife edge, and upright. That's the 4-point hesitation roll. Jan Collmer is flying an Extra 300. About 200 were built of these L models. This is number 170. Designed by Walter Extra of Germany. Now, as he climbs up, watch him run out of airspeed. He will push hard on the left rudder pedal. That's the hammerhead stall turn, perfectly executed with 0 airspeed. Just phenomenal talent that this guy has. Roll, little division every 45 degrees. Sets up for the 8-point hesitation roll. This year marks his 56th year as a pilot. He first soloed in the Navy SNJ in 1954, right here at Naval Air Station Pensacola. Now, setting up for a success roll on top called an avalanche. He sucks the stick back into his left, kicks the rudder. Quickly, the airplane flips around. He pulls hard on the stick, comes back through, pulling about 4.5 to 5 G's on the back side of the loop. Means he weighs 4 times the normal. Up he goes for a square loop this time. A quick pull. At less than 1,200 feet above the ground, now he pushes the stick forward to maintain his movement across the top part of this square loop. A quick pull down now gives him 90 degrees straight down for side 3, and watch the pull out on side 4, leveling off at just about 30 feet above the ground. How about a big round of applause for Jan Collmer? He earned his Navy wings in January of 1956 at Naval Air Station Corpus Christi, Texas. He flew Navy jet fighters during 4 years service and 8 years in the reserve. Now watch as he goes up. He'll start to roll the airplane to the left. No, tell you what. Listen to this. I'm going to back things off. It's going to get real quiet. He's going to come off the power. This is called a tail slide. No power. Back it up. Watch for the recovery. Listen to the engine to start back up and the smoke come back. That was a tail slide. He backed it up like a school bus. Give it up for Jan Collmer. Now, as he does the 1/2 cubic inch turnaround, that's 5/8 of a loop and a half a roll. He'll get to show center, and this time on the way up, he's going to do what is called a torque roll. The propeller turns in a clockwise direction from his perspective. 300 horsepower gets it turning that way, and he starts the opposite rolling motion of a left-handed roll. And he'll continue as the opposite reaction is gained in the airframe from the turning of the propeller. He backs it up in a torque roll. How about that? The jets that Jan Collmer flew in the Navy, including the F6F Cougar, the Fantasy, the Fury, and the F8 Crusader. As he comes across the top, gets things turned around. Let me tell you about the national drink of Czechoslovakia. It's plum brandy. Tastes good. Quite a kick. But watch him tumble it. This is called the Longshot. Means walking with a knee. 380 kick. And there you go. That's called the Longshot. Shabbat. Very violent tumbling maneuver. Not unlike what happens when you get too much of that great plum brandy. The active reserve of the Navy with the rank of Lieutenant Commander that has remained close to the Navy, performing at many Naval Air Station air shows over the last 30 years. Coming down with the inside hump to about a half roll sets him up to do what is known as a with a 4-point roll on the up line. He'll run out of airspeed again. 0 airspeed. You can almost see that rudder actually kick very, very hard as he brought it around. Back in World War I, Max Immelmann, the German ace, Max Immelmann, the German Luftwaffe, the German Air Force ace, developed a maneuver that allowed him to get away from other consists of what Jan's doing now, a half a loop and a half a roll. Now, Jan's going to go for 3 of them. See if he's got enough energy for 3. Every one of these loops, he loses energy, these half loops. Now, he'll roll the airplane up the right side up. Let's see if he can get enough energy for the 3rd one. Come on, Jan, start the pull. Up he goes. 2 Immelmann's going for the 3rd. He did it, ladies and gentlemen, a triple Immelmann and an extra 300. That's Jan Collmer in the FINA Extra 300L. He'll dive down to the left. As he continues out to the left, I want you to take a look at what's coming up next, because this is one of the most difficult maneuvers to do. It's called a super slow roll. Incredible coordination necessary between the stick and the rudders as he goes up. Watch the line. Slow. There he goes, all the way around. How about that? Super slow. Just amazingly hard to do to maintain that kind of a perfect line across the show line. He'll get turned around. Now we saw a 4-point roll, 90 degrees stops. An 8-point hesitation roll, 45 degrees stops. This time, 22.5 degrees stops. Watch for the 16-point hesitation. 5, 6, 7, 8, upright, yeah, upside down. Oh, I can't lost count. There's 16-point hesitation roll. So fast and so precise. He's a recent past chairman of the board at DFW, the Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport. He served 2 previous 4-year terms on the DFW board, with service now totaling 12 years, the longest tenure of a member of the board since it opened in 1974. Up he goes this time for a torque roll with no smoke. Watch him. Backing it up, hanging it on the prop. Oh boy, he's really getting deep into that. Wow, he was going backwards there at about 50 miles per hour with all the controls reversed. Boy, he's looking good today. Just a good breeze out there, and he's handling it so well. The extra 300, weighing in about 1,300 pounds. Come up, he'll start it again. This tumbling maneuver goes to the outside, snaps. Now watch the tumble. Tail over nose, nose for tail. And a quick recovery. Now there's a term that we use in the aviation industry called angle of attack, or alpha. It deals with the number of degrees that the nose is pulled up above the horizon or pushed down below the horizon. Right now, Jan Collmer's going to set up for what we call a high alpha pass, where he's going to pull the nose up, adjust the power, and slow down very, very slowly. Nose comes up, power comes on, nose comes up farther, a little more power. Now he'll come off the power, pulling the nose up some more and slowing the airplane down to less than 100 miles per hour. Look at that. He's using the breeze. He's probably down to 75 miles an hour across the ground right now. Look at that. The controls very mushy at this point, but you can't even tell. What a great guy this is. Let me tell you something else about him. A couple of years ago, he went to his doctor for his flight physical, his FAA medical. They found out that he had some coronary blockage. He got several coronary stents put in. He's back on flying status, obviously, and he calls himself the stented pilot. Will you give this guy a huge round of applause? He's president emeritus and a founder, along with Senator Kay Bailey Hutchison and Bill Cooper, of the Frontiers of Flight Museum at Dallas Historic Love Field. And the museum is a 100,000 square foot world-class aviation center. He's also a former chairman of the Dallas Chamber of Commerce. Until his retirement in 2005, he worked in the semiconductor field. Now give him a wave, everybody. He's upside down, you can see, he's waving back. It worked. It worked. He's doing a wave. So we can see exactly what he wants to see. Jan's also a member of the International Council of Airshows and many other aviation organizations. He served on many business, civic, and educational committees and boards, and he served 6 years on the Texas Aerospace Commission after appointment by then-Governor George W. Bush. Vote of pass. He put that right down into the office there, Jan Collmer, the scented stunt pilot. By the way, if you were paying attention earlier, I said he first flew, he sold it to the SNJ in 1954. Jan Collmer is over 70 years young and still doing a spirited aerobatic performance. He's going to set up to land as he does his over-the-top one-half Cuban A. Watch him roll the airplane up right. And now watch him. He's going to land. Not quite. He's down on the deck. He says, no, I'm not ready to land yet. I think I want to do just one more loop. Climbing quickly to 1,000 feet above the ground, he tilts his head back, looks at the runway, snap rolls the airplane, and lines up once again on runway 7 right. Watch his cross control. He's looking out the left side with a lot of right rudder and the left wing down so he can see right where he is and line himself up on the center line because he can't see over the nose. And just before he touches down, he straightens it up. And all 3 wheels come down at the same time. What a talented pilot. What a remarkable performance in the FINA Extra 300L.